So we back with another episode. If you ask me, Hip Hop Desk, where we talk movie and music culture from the late '80s to the mid '20s. We on deck with your host Deme D. Got my man Stro Mac today.
Nope.
Got the truth. You already know I'm from Queens. You on deck. Let him know where you from, Stro.
I'm from Manhattan / Brooklyn / Queens. Like from everywhere right now.
No.
BX, sound me the pound.
Alright, so you know we on deck. Today's topic, man, we're going to talk about an album, a revered artist. We're going to talk about AZ, his debut album, Do or Die. If you feel it was a classic, or was it just good, or was it just whack? So we're going to start off with Stro Mac, man. What do you think about Do or Die, his debut album?
I think Do or Die was a dope album. Like above good, it was dope. Lyrically, it was
Above good,
crazy.
okay.
Like it was dope. I won't say average. It was a dope album, but I don't think it's a classic. Main reason is because the beats to me don't necessarily stand alone. When I look at a classic, if I take the lyrics out, the beats like are up there. And I view every classic album as like when you see a producer on there, like if Primo did a beat at that time and era, you can argue, yo, that's Primo's best beat. Pete Rock beat on there was okay. I like it, but there's tons of beats he did that was better.
Okay, I can see that.
Only beat that stands out and it's kind of bugged is Sugar Hill to me because it's like completely different than anything I heard at that time. But
What was that, LES?
yeah, I think it was
LES.
LES. Sugar Hill was who did Sugar Hill? Yeah, LES. LES was dope too.
That's dope, man.
But yet at the same time, he did a remix on there for Sugar Hill, and I wasn't feeling that.
See,
like I was like,
And that's what kind of did it for me.
I was like, the remix was like, oh, I wasn't feeling. And I heard that beat before. I can't remember who used it, but I wasn't feeling that. Uncut Raw was dope, but still was.
But before we get into the tracks, though, I'm gonna let Truth say where you stand with that.
I mean, I kind of agree with where you was coming from. Like initially, I kind of was like, yo, this is a classic when I thought it. But then when I really went back into that archive and went back to that album, I'm like, you know what? There's certain albums that's real tough on here, but overall, a classic to me is an album that you could pretty much just put on from track 1 to the end, skits and all, and you don't really have to skip any tracks. And that's how I view it. And I don't particularly see the AZ joint as that at the point. So I kind of
think it's above average though, or you think it's just good, or man?
I mean, honestly, it's about.
He gave it an A. I don't know.
I mean.
Oh, shit.
At the time, it could have been considered above average, but I think what it is I think when you listen to AZ on that Nas joint, I think automatically it puts him at a certain
on his album. Or
well,
Nas
the
album?
first
Life's a Bitch.
Life's a Bitch. When you listen to Life a Bitch, it brings a certain expectation now from him because he killed that so crazily to where now it's like when you listen on album, it's like. Yeah, he's going in, but he's not quite going in like he did on that. And it's like you got an expectation for that.
I'm not debating. I could go on any side, whether it's classic or not. It's like to me, it's up to the person. I wouldn't adamantly debate that it's not or it is.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. I can't say he didn't go in though.
It's tough.
He's bodying it.
I kind of disagree with you.
Track wise, I'm gonna say why I don't think it was maybe a classic because tracks like "I Feel You," which is with the chick humming in the background, he's just spitting in. Like that track was kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
The "We Can't Win" when he has 2 features on there and they talking like God body type shit, and that beat was alright. And then the Sugar Hill remix, I'm like, but lyrically, I could say his flow is probably like a little repetitive, but he went in on there.
I lyrically, what I heard on Life's a Bitch, I heard on that album.
Okay.
But the beats, like. One of his
What's the tracks
lyrics on it?
you're not feeling on there? What's the tracks you're not really feeling?
Yeah, I kind of don't even remember the tracks I'm not feeling. Like, for example, one of the dopest lyrics on that's rather unique. He goes,
that's one of my favorite songs.
But the beat, that's the Pete Rock.
I love that beat.
I don't know.
It's kind of
that's
tough.
That beat is tough.
No, to me,
it's a chill out. I can see
it's kind of tough and
it's
nothing ever heard before. It is the beat itself to me is rather unique. You know what I'm saying?
That was a standard Pete Rock beat.
But I feel it's not his best beat. But
if you listen to Pete
Rock,
so
give me a beat. Give me a Pete Rock beat. Any Pete Rock beat that's similar that I could be like, yeah, I feel you.
Most of his beats was like that.
Give me
Like
a
I
beat,
can't name one off the top.
That wasn't no CL beat.
That was a CL, but CL beats.
That wasn't nothing.
CL beats. I think the beats on CL's album, I think, were the best collection of beats Pete Rock has had.
I'm not disputing that though.
But
I'm saying what Rapping Unique was
every
dope,
other
though.
beats that he's put, like for other artists, what was that artist he was running with at the time? He had his own artist that he was running with. I can't remember, but it had.
Someone just sent me.
Yeah, it had the same
link
type
to
of beat,
the-
dun, dun, with the horns and like his beats all started sounding similar. Like it didn't
That's a
stand
lot of
out.
producers though.
Yeah,
But
it
you, so
wasn't
you
like
feel
that
like
at the beginning.
you feel like how I feel with Fab. With Fab, just gets the worst beats from the best people. That's how you feel with that. Like,
Yeah.
if
And
Timberland
but it
gives him a
wasn't-
beat, he gonna get the worst 10
But
beats.
from-
Not like Jay.
like we were talking earlier, we seen the interview, so it wasn't necessarily the artist gave him that. That's what he
Right,
picked.
that's what he wanted.
He wanted
Right,
the
right.
album to follow a certain format.
And what
so
he was
I
comfortable
can't.
with.
But to me, that format, those beats he picked, just wasn't. And I love Nas to death, but that "Give Me Yours," your Nas annoyed the shit out of me with that
I
hook.
love
beat.
that song.
I hate the hook.
That's my
The hook
favorite.
annoys me.
That's my favorite.
Give me yours is crack.
Give me yours is crack.
I hate the
my
hook.
favorite.
I hate the hook, yo.
Top 3 songs.
Just
on there.
give me, yo.
Why don't you give
Nah,
me
I hate that
yours?
shit.
Yeah, that's crack. And then with the Eric B. What's the Eric Server remix beat on that joint?
Which one's
You
that?
ever heard that joint? It goes doom 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 doom. Dude, it's the same track, but see?
Nah, I ain't hear that. See, now I gotta go look for that.
Yeah, and that's fire.
But
too.
lyrically it was dope. I just didn't like Nas on the hook. It just annoyed me. Certain songs, there's certain things that just annoy me that makes me not want to listen to it anymore.
It was short too. It wasn't really.
Like we was talking earlier, More Money, More Murder. To me, the lyrics on that is fire with him and Nas, but the beat itself,
Nah, that beat's hard too.
That song is ridiculous, man.
I've heard like DR period do 10 songs 10 times
But
better.
as you said, we saw the
Jay-Z
interview.
picked
DR
up.
was giving him mad beats, and he's
like literally,
he's like
sit there.
he
If-
told him
if-
like, dog, I'm not MOP, dog. Like I'm not.
If you wiped all the songs, all the lyrics out, and just sat there, you don't think you'd fast forward like a lot of beats? Like, you know what? It's
If
not
I
a lot
was chill,
better.
if I was
It's
chilling,
not-
I'll
it's not
play
a lot.
Give Me Yours. I would play Rather Unique. I would play the one where he's talking about the world don't
Jack.
stop. When he's talking about I ain't trying to do
Some
three
of the beats
cops
could have
in
been
the-
better because
Of course.
lyrically, I think the Sugar Hill album, I think a lot of his lyrics is better than the beats. Whereas a lot of times nowadays,
I
it's
think
like
he wanted that,
I
though.
think 90% of his lyrics are better than the beats.
I think he wanted
Like
that.
I said,
though.
the only song to me that was like perfect beat and lyric wise was Sugar Hill. I don't know, maybe the people could say it's a commercial song, but to me, the marriage between that and his lyrics, even Miss Jones on that, she even said that was the song of her career. The marriage between those three together was just perfect. Like there was not one thing about it I had an issue with. Most of the songs on the album, it's really the beats I have an issue with. They're okay or they're good or maybe
I mean, he
dope,
wasn't the-
but there's no
You
classic.
gotta remember though who he is though. It was AZ.
Yeah, it was AZ,
It was a new
but
guy
he-
out of nowhere, so he ain't getting them. Remember, Nas had the whole world wanting to be down.
Yeah,
But
but
we
Nas-
gotta clip it there though. So we pretty much saying not a classic across the board. I mean, you know, good
But he's
album. I
dope,
say
so-
above average. You
Yeah,
say
I said it was a dope album.
alright.
It was a dope album.
It's good.
AZ underrated lyrical artist.
You already know. Check AZ out if you haven't. You know what I mean? We're gonna end it there. If you ask me, another set. Tune in, subscribe, hit that red button, share, like, and comment. Deme D.